Your price setup is something that can make or break your business. And today I'm going to give you some tips on how to set up your prices correctly to stay in business for the longest time possible.
Remember to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comment below.
First thing you have to focus on when setting up your prices is the value you provide. Yes, value. And let me be clear, because what might be valuable for you might not be valuable for your clients. For example, some people focus too much on titles, certifications, degrees, and they think that the clients will pay them for that. It's totally okay to show your certifications and that you are a capable professional in your area, but that provides zero value for your clients. Your service does. You see, your client cannot hang your titles, your degrees and your certification in their wall and make money out of that. Your service has to solve a problem for them. It has to relieve a pain for them. If you're not doing neither of these, your service worth nothing, no matter if you are the most prepared professional in the world. Also, the value you provide have to be greater than whatever you're charging. Yes, it sounds unfair. Some people think that they have to be paid exactly for the value they provide, but that leaves no room for your client to make money out of your work. Let's say you are getting clients. You're solving a marketing problem for your clients. How much you think you can charge for that? How much you think your time is worth? Because your client is not gonna pay you based on how much time you spend, how well certified you are. They're gonna pay you expecting results. And let's say because this is a construction business channel, let's keep this restricted to construction for now. In construction, how much is worth one client for a big company? Hundreds of thousands, maybe millions. So if you can constantly bring clients for construction companies, you can charge whatever you want to if you do that efficiently. 1, 2, 3 clients in 1 year could justify maybe $100,000 in 1 year in fees. But if we're talking about a barber shop, how many clients you have to bring for them, how much value you provide to them. And if you're charging $1,000 or maybe $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 monthly, don't get fooled. You will have to provide at least 5 to 10 times that in value to your clients. And this is good, because when you're providing so much value, you are locking up those clients for life maybe, and also you are eliminating the resistance during the negotiation. Because when the price is too close to the value you provide, then the negotiation turns to a price negotiation. You won't be dealing with a client asking for your service, the quality, and all the other things that matters for you. They will be arguing, and the negotiation will be on the price, and you don't want that, because you want the client to accept your price. Everyone wants that. They want you just to say, yeah, okay, how much is that? This, okay, great. But that's not the reality, and the only way you can achieve that is that you provide more value than whatever you are charging. The second important thing about setting your prices correctly is to know your expenses, know your cost. Because sometimes when people start a business, they make this mistake. They start a business, they make their market research, they know how the market looks like, and they just start charging whatever the market is charging without knowing the cost. And 2-3 months in business, they realize that they're not making any money. So you have to know your cost, because this business might not be for you. This business that you are intent to start might not be for you because your cost is too high. Your client acquisition cost, your material cost, your time cost too much, and at the end of the day you're making no money because you didn't know your expenses, your costs before. You just thought that because someone else is doing it and is doing well, you can do the same, charge the same, or even a little bit less because you are new in the business, and you will be fine, because if they are fine, you will be fine. And this is a mistake. Know your cost, then establish a break-even point. How many clients charging that, you'll need to break even, and after that how many clients more you will need to make some profit. Some people charge based on ROI, return of investment. After I do this for you, or after you buy this from me, you will get this amount of money in this amount of time, and that's totally fine too. But the problem with that is that you need a proven record of success, because if you're not gonna show results right away, the client needs some assurance that you can deliver whatever you promise. This assurance can come in many forms. Guarantee that you will refund some part of the money, or they can cancel anytime if there's a subscription service. And this brings confidence to the client. If you don't have the testimonies or the record that backs you up on the results you are trying to sell, the results you are promising to the client. 4 point, another way that you could set your price up is by contrast price. Well, that's actually a selling technique, but let me explain. Let's say you are planning training for a company. A company hires you to a training, and company pays you $15,000 to train 10 to 15 people for 1 day, and you record the whole thing with a recording crew, a videography crew, and now you have that material available, and you can come to some other people and say, look, this is a training that I did specifically in this that you want, and these people pay me $15,000 for this, so but I will give it to you for only $500. And this is great because people will say, wow, the company pays $15,000 for your time and you're just giving it to me for $500, and I can watch it in the comfort of my home, at my convenience. I can pause it, I can rewind it, I can fast forward it as whatever I want. This is great. And you can do that all the time for other companies. Let's say you did a job for a really big company. Let's say you work for Bechtel. They have it all, but let's say you did something for Bechtel and they pay you $100,000 for 6, 7, 8 months of something specifically you did for them, and now you have them as your clients. And when you're working with smaller companies, of course, and you can tell them, wait, I'm charging you $10,000 because Bechtel paid me $100,000 for this, and it's basically the same job. Of course, they will have better results, but this is worth it. You can have potentially same results as a company like Bechtel, and this is so powerful because people see the contrast and they see the value. They see, wow, if rich people is paying for this, it's worth it. It's like an assurance, an extra assurance for them. So that it does contrast pricing, and that's a great technique to sell your products. You can also charge by results. Yes, basically you do something for someone, and maybe you are not locked in a very heavy workload. So you tell them, okay, when you get your results, I get 5%, 10%, 15%, 20% of whatever you make out of my work. And this is a good this build trust on the client too, because they, well, basically you make money if they make money. Sometimes it seems like an unilateral one-sided relationship. If you're making your money in advance and it's something pretty sketchy, or people don't trust you yet, and this way you can assure that that the client will think that you are together in this, that you're putting your skin on the game. For example, let's say you go to a restaurant and the restaurant has very low Mondays, Tuesday and Wednesday, or Tuesday only, and you're planning to do an event in that restaurant, training, a conference, whatever you want, or maybe a meeting with clients frequently. So you say to the restaurant, okay, give me 10-20% of your food and drinks, because I'm gonna bring you 300 people next week, and on Monday or on Tuesday, because that's your lowest day, you're still gonna make a ton of money. I make money, everybody wins. So people always agree on things like that, and things like they see that you're having your skin in the game with them, that you are with them, accompany them in the process, and you're expecting good results. You are not only expecting to just take your money and don't care anymore. And the final thing, guys, about pricing is you have to have options. You can't only have one price for your products. You need at least 3 good options. Either it's a service or a product, you need options. And this is so important because you will encounter with many types of people. And let's say you go to a car wash. This is a great example. The car wash has a menu of services and things that can do for you, and they often don't offer you the lowest price point, like the basic car wash. No. They offer you things in which they have more margin, that they have material in stock they have to use and deplete their stock. A lot of things, and probably you will find this. You will have a very basic service, intermediate service, which in price is reasonably close to the basic service, but in value is much more valuable. That's what they want to sell you. They know that they make money out of the materials they use, out of whatever, but that's what they want to sell. And they have something very high end. They have even more margin out of that, but they know this not for everybody, that not many people will be willing to pay that amount of money for the services. And basically the distribution of your clients will be most likely 70-80% will buy the intermediate package. That's why there you have to focus and try to make the most money out of that package. Try to make your margins have to be the largest in that, or the high end, but like 10 or 15% only of your client will buy the high end, and also 10 or 15% of your client will buy the lowest end. Because some people will come to your company, or you will come some people and you will see, I have this price, this package, and this package. And some people, this might sound funny, but some people, just to not look cheap, they will not buy the cheapest package you can offer, the cheapest product or the cheapest service. And some other people that really trust your service, trust you, or just always want premium stuff, will buy the higher end. But most of the people, 80% of your client, will buy the intermediate package. And this is not only for car washes. All the industry does that. You go to the movie theater, you see sodas in several sizes, and you come back 45 or 50 years ago, there was only one. But they noticed that people stopped buying soda because if they don't want soda at all, they prefer to buy water. So what they did, they came out with the small soda and the regular soda. So when people feel like they just want some sips of soda, they buy the small one instead of buying water. Of course, they have more margin in the soda and the water. And then they realized that a lot of people thought that the regular soda was too big and it was not selling well anymore, so they just made a bigger one. So they will fit the perception of the public will change on that product. You have a higher end and a lower end. If you have only two, most likely the lower end will sell better, will sell, oh, not better but more, and because people will perceive like the other one is the most expensive you have, and you don't want that. You want them to feel like that is a very good deal for them, that is just in the sweet spot with your service, with your product, and with the value you are providing. So guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you like it. If you find this content valuable, share with your friends, hit the like button, leave your comment below, and let me know what you think about the pricing. Are you charging too little? Are you charging too much? Are you having problem retaining your clients? Tell us in the comment below. I'm eager to hear your comments. And until the next week, guys, thank you.
This is Civil Media TV. We upload videos every Wednesday, so remember to subscribe, like, and leave your comment below.